It's really important for people to come to this summit because it gives leaders across the NHS and the private sector a chance to discuss the latest policy news, the issues they're facing in their organisations, and to come up with new ideas, ultimately, that hopefully will help in their day-to-day work. There have been some great case studies that we've heard where leaders have talked about how they've managed to transform their services in a difficult environment despite all the operational and the financial pressure the NHS is under. There's a lot of innovation still, and it's been inspiring hearing that, and I hope the audience embeds that into their own organisations.
There are a myriad of challenges. One of the great reasons to be here is to be able to see everything from interoperability to cyber security, data architecture and beyond. We were talking about workforce, which I think is without doubt one of the single most important things, because we need the workforce to deliver all of the promises of data and digital. How can we galvanise that workforce? How can we train them and pay them to be able to put the right resources in place to bring this digital dream that we keep talking about?
Digital is about innovating. It should make you stop and think, is there a different way to do things? I often present to my board that it is business transformation, and digital helps on that journey. What are the end goals for the business? And then we discuss, where does digital come in and help with that? It has to be the business that owns the change.
I'm trying to deliver digital in a different way and data-driven transformation. So it's our responsibility to share that across the whole of the NHS so people can learn from what we're doing, dare to take a step in.
It's really important when considering digital transformation to think about the people involved, the processes, not just the product, but how that is operationalised in the context, in the ecosystem that it's going to be put in. Different ecosystems can personalise that digital product in a way that it works for their population. So I think personalisation when it comes to digital transformation, even if it's mainstreamed, is incredibly important.
Within the healthcare sector, I think there's a little bit of worry about what would AI mean for us. Is it safe? Is it good for patients? We want to do it. There's genuine interest amongst our workforce, but we wanted to know what other people are doing. What are they grappling with? We've got our own worries about data safety. What does it actually mean for your DPIAs, the clinical safety cases? How do we actually learn from other systems? And I think this is a great platform to come and do that.
The Chatham House rule makes for an honest conversation, and I think that makes it far more relaxed, knowing it's a safe place to have that conversation. Some of these topics are really controversial, but actually the honesty and the frankness helps to get the best out of everybody.
It's the communicating and networking with peers when we're in the day-to-day grind in the office and hospitals. It's tough to take a breath. So events like this are a wonderful opportunity to be with like-minded people and to go back re-energised.
Sometimes it is just time out to reflect on where we are, to be able to create a social movement around the system transformation we need to deliver.